Hi you guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to pull some cards and see what we can get. We're going to start with an oracle. These oracles feel a little light. I don't know. So, yeah. Show me messages for the feminine, please. Show me messages for the feminine. No bottom of the deck energy. This one really flipped out in my hand. Rejection. You could be feeling rejected by somebody or feeling rejected by your masculine, or both of y'all could be feeling rejected by each other right now. Both of y'all could be feeling a little bitter. You see how she got this little locket right here? And you see this line connecting both of y'all from heart to heart. Like this is close to his chest. They're watching you. They're stalking you in the background. You're masculine or something like that. Y'all might not be talking with this say what you mean card. The wild card is right here. They might not like something that you did, or they might not like the way you presented yourself, or something like that with the rejection. Or you could be feeling like this is why they could be rejecting you. You could be feeling rejected by them because of your form of expression or who you are or your identity. Because the wild card also see this as your identity, but this is your life purpose. So you could be feeling a little bit like their rejection could be like affecting your purpose or something like that. But you have to also remember that that's the matrix whole goal, is to get your divine masculine to make you feel rejected so that you wouldn't operate out of your destiny and your life purpose, this freedom, this boldness, this truth of you. You could be a queen of wands, so to other people who might not understand you, or even to your masculines or just whoever, it could seem like you're lustful with the temptation. Sometimes you may get a lot of attention. You could be a queen of wands, you could be in the spotlight, shit can pop off with you and stuff like that. So you could be feeling maybe sexualized, I'm hearing. Maybe you could be in your destiny, in your life purpose, you could be receiving a lot of attention. Or maybe even a masculine could be also feeling a lot rejected because they could have, I don't know, you can possibly get a lot of attention. Maybe a masculine didn't think that you was as popular as them or something like that. But something about you being in your destiny and life purpose, your form of expression, when you're a queen of wands, sometimes it could be tainted. And people who don't have the eyes to see you, or people who may not understand your intentions, or people who may not just understand your purpose, will sometimes say that you're lustful, you do things for attention, you do things for clout, or just whatever it is that you do in your destiny, your life purpose. It can come with a lot of rejection, pushback. It could come with a lot of opinions. You're in the spotlight doing something, and I say alchemy and pride, but these, I flipped them over, they're in the reverse. So somebody is something that you can't, maybe this is what both of you two are going through. Like, I don't know, it's like they can't alchemize something. They're prideful, I feel like. But I'm telling you what I think it is. The alchemy and the pride, they're not able to release, because the pride can be the masculine energy. We are in Leo energy. They're not able to release the fact that they could have possibly had you wrong, or that, I'm telling you, it gives me an energy that like you get a lot of attention, or this don't even have to be a masculine. It could be a masculine, but this could even just be other people as well. Alchemy and pride. Somebody has to release their pride around the fact that you're a fucking star. That's really what I'm getting. Like, you're a star. You get a lot of attention. You're in the spotlight. I'm also hearing somebody didn't think that they was going to have to fight for you. Alchemy and pride. This is a transformation that's happening with the masculine energy. We just stepped into Leo season. This was all done strategically to try to make you not step into your destiny and your life purpose. Somebody did something to demoralize you, or what is the word? I'm hearing misogyny as well. I'm hearing misogyny. I'm hearing it's something about, because the wild card, you see her, she's going on a journey. Something about your leadership, your form of expression. Somebody could be saying that you're a Jezebel with the temptation in the wild card. Somebody could be saying that you're a Jezebel, or I don't know, maybe they even thought that you lacked some sort of confidence, self-esteem, worth, or value. I don't know, with the outcome, they're realizing that none of that stuff that they thought about you was true, or they're realizing that, like, mm, maybe they are releasing their pride, because pride is in the reverse, but in alchemy, that give me the magician in the reverse. Somebody thought that they was going to be able to manipulate you, and they're realizing that they can't, because you don't operate out of possibly pride and ego. If the upright, this would say pride. Somebody thought that you was prideful. They thought that you was arrogant. They thought that you was like maybe a temptress. Somebody thought something of you that isn't true at all. They really didn't. Like, somebody, I don't know what somebody was thinking in your energy. They thought that you, I don't know. I really don't know what somebody was thinking. They thought that they was going to be able to manipulate a situation, or they thought somebody was trying to get you to be seen a certain type of way that's not your energy, to make you feel rejected, or to make you not step into your destiny, your life purpose. Maybe somebody wanted you to be rejected by the masculine energy, hoping that that'll manipulate you and cause you to hide yourself, or dim your light, or something like that, in some way, shape, or form. Your confidence in your self-esteem, it does not come from outside of you. It comes from within. If anything, I feel like you could have actually seen a masculine as a blockage to your destiny and your life purpose. And that's why you could be feeling a little rejected, because you possibly could have had to set boundaries and cut this person off, because you could possibly feel like they were a blockage to your destiny and life purpose, because they was operating out of some sort of lust, temptation. The temptation can also be possessiveness, like trying to hold on to you with this wild card. Something about you connecting with this masculine. So if somebody was trying to get a masculine to hold on to you, or to trying to get a masculine to reject you, or something like that, it actually backfired, because your confidence and your self-esteem, your worth and your value, you got away from this motherfucker, because you felt like they was about to restrict you, or trying to hold you up, or something like that. The divine feminine is the leader, and that's why this divine feminine is leaving. So it don't matter whether they seen your worth or value, or how they seen you, or nothing. I feel like your destiny and your life purpose was calling you. Your destiny and your life purpose was calling you, or this masculine was calling you. You left. You gonna choose your destiny, your life purpose every time. What the fuck? When you hoe, you glow. Like, I don't know what somebody was saying. When you hoe, you glow. So yeah, so some sort of transformation, like, I don't know what somebody was thinking. Somebody was trying to stop your emotion, or possibly trying to affect your confidence or your self-esteem, or try to affect how you're seen in the public eye, or something like that. I'm hearing the energy of something went a little bit too far, but the death card in reverse, you see? Not being able to revitalize a situation, or because it's, I don't know. What's going on with this feminine? Wow, that was a lot. But these two came out together, so let me just see them. The Nine of Wands with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Some sort of brand new beginning. You felt like it was too hard, or you could have wanted to have fun or something like that with somebody, but they was unwilling to give to you. with the Nine of Wands. They was making it hard. They was acting like it was too hard. I actually feel like with the Wild card, I feel like this Divine Feminine was open to receive. This Divine Feminine wanted to play the Nine of Wands, but the Ace of Wands is in the reverse. This new beginning, it was blocked. It could have been spiritual warfare, I just heard. Spiritual warfare. You could have met this masculine in the brinks of your spiritual warfare or something like that. Here go the Queen of Pentacles right here. Something about your public image, or they could have doubted you. With this Queen of Pentacles, they did something to bring you a sense of vulnerability, shame. They affected your worth, your confidence, and your self-esteem in a way. Or they came against your purpose with the Nine of Wands, with the spirit. That's why I said they did something with the Nine of Wands. They came against your purpose, your destiny, your sense of self, or something like that that caused you to have to pull back your energy or put up some sort of boundaries or restrictions from them. The prior card, you had to protect your confidence and your self-esteem. But I don't know, the alchemy card in the reverse. I don't know if you both could be feeling like there's no coming back from this. You could feel like they've embarrassed you or something like that. Or they could feel like you've embarrassed them. They possibly could be trying to say you embarrassed them with your sexuality, your sensuality, or something like that with this Queen of Pentacles. Your worth, your value. I feel like there's projection here though. They could be trying to say that like you did something, but I feel like that can just be who you naturally are. With the Queen of Pentacles, this is just who you are. I feel like you're extremely beautiful, sensual, sexual, grounded. You possibly get a lot of attention. People are drawn to you. Your energy is nurturing. You call people in. The temptation is out here. That's why I said if you're not able to see properly your energy, it can be blurred. It's a double-edged sword. You could be a Queen of Wands, or you could be seen as a Queen of Wands in the reverse. It depends on your intentions, your vibration, or whatever. Like it's up to you what you see. But the Nine of Wands, I feel like you wanted to experience something or experience some sort of new beginning, but something was blocked. The Nine of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, yes, some sort of interference. The Six of Pentacles interfered with this equal give and take energy. I don't know, I feel like you started to feel as if they wasn't worthy anymore, or something. You could feel like they drank your energy. Oh, you see the High Priestess in the reverse. You feel exploited or used. Dang, I mean, you locked everything back up probably. The Ten of Wands. Look, after the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Some sort of burden, some sort of challenge, or the energy just became too hard. I feel like it's your sense of self. They wasn't allowing you to be a high priestess. And you see, the high priestess, she has red nails and toes. They wasn't allowing you to be who you wanted to be. They wasn't allowing you to express yourself, or they wasn't allowing you to or maybe you could have been psychically overwhelmed by their energy or something like that. Something about them was just off-putting, or not off-putting, it wasn't balanced or something. It became too heavy, or maybe they made you feel as if you was a burden with the Ten of Wands. They could have made you feel as if you was a burden, or you was too much, or you was too much of like, oh, I don't want to, I would say like a responsibility. I just feel like you was too much. They made you feel like your light, your expression, your former self, it was too much for them. They was triggered by you. The King of Swords in the reverse, they could have even told you or expressed this to you that they were triggered by you. Look, the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords in the reverse, they were triggered by your sense of self, your sense of freedom. They was threatened by the fact that you did not need them. You see the Six of Wands in the reverse? They was threatened by the fact that they felt like you did not need them. You opened up some sort of abandonment wound for them. They felt like you was going to leave them. The Nine of Pentacles. Your sense of self-worth and value, it really triggered them. They wasn't able to overpower you, or they possibly could have tried to overpower you in a way. But you had too much confidence, self-esteem, and self-respect. But there was a lot of triggers here with the King of Swords. There was a lot of triggers here in the reverse. There was a lot of triggers that was like affecting this connection. I feel the Nine of Wands, it was hard to transmute the energy. What is what's the Six of Pentacles? What's the Six of Pentacles? Oh, the Moon card came out in the reverse. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody's intentions, what the intentions wasn't clear. With the Moon card in the reverse, there's some sort of contract. The Three of Pentacles, they came to attach themselves to you. That shit was just sloppy to you, though. The Three of Pentacles, they came and they attached themselves to you. And they just made a mess in your life. Like, you feel like they made a mess in your life. With the Three of Pentacles. Like, I don't know, them coming into your life, they just made a mess. You could feel like they were extremely codependent on you, or something. You wore them out, or y'all wore each other out with this Ten of Cups. Y'all wore, look, here go, it's two energies of like, here goes, see, attachment, codependency. They could have been acting codependent or possessive or something like that. The Five of Cups, that shit made you, oh my God. You was like, get away from me. They were being like possessive, or they attached themselves to you in a way. The Ten of Cups. Without knowing your, I'm hearing like without knowing your rules, or without knowing how to behave. Because the Ten of Cups, it talks about family, values, happiness. The Ten of Cups, like you had to put them in their place or train them or something like that with the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups talks about a happy home life. You had to, or y'all had to do this to each other. It's I don't know what they did or what you did to them. All I know is they realizing that whatever it is, it's a lot. They're like, okay, this is a lot. They're realizing that you're a lot. They're realizing that your energy is a lot. They're realizing that you have a lot to give. But both of these energies of the breast, of attachment, the Three and Four of Pentacles, they just really made a mess in your life. The Three of Pentacles talks about a contract. Let me see. Let me get one more for the inverted mirror, or the moon. The Moon in the reverse talks about a blocked intuition. It can talk about misalignment, I think. Why is the Moon in the reverse? Sometimes it can also talk about secrets being revealed. Yeah, you could have felt like they was attaching to you for the wrong type of reasons. But look, I just clarified that it's the Ten of Cups. Maybe the Nine of Wands could have been their fearful energy or something like that. I'm telling you, you blew them away with the Ten of Cups. I mean, you make them probably happy or something like that. Or here go the Seven of Wands though. The Seven of Wands talk about protection. They they scared you. They did something to you with the Seven of Wands. Maybe. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Wands with the Seven of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Somebody. This is like an offer from like a snake that you walked away from. I don't know. I don't know if you have multiple different people in your energy. Because remember we seen both of those energies with the attachment to the boob. Somebody could have tried to unrightfully take or like siphon your energy as well. Like I said, you could have had multiple masculines in your energy. So you got some masculines that see you as some sort of new beginning, new adventure, new journey. They want to go with you. But then you got some masculines that's in your energy that could be extremely lustful, and they want to attach themselves to you for like all the wrong reasons or something like that. Let me see, because I'm confused. Why would the Six of Pentacles, right? That talks about an equal exchange in energy exchange, and maybe it could even talk about a sacred energy exchange, like being intimate. But the inverted mirror, yeah, they could have had some sort of sacred energy exchange with you or something like that, and they realized that, yeah, you're possibly alive. You could possibly like really fulfill them or something like that after some sort of warfare that they've experienced with you. I feel like this can be a masculine that could have experienced some sort of warfare with you or challenges or something like that. Here it is, Knave of Wands. But that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing it like they're realizing that like you can make them feel good or you can get them some sort of recharge or something like that. Usually I see this as, or they're realizing that you submitted to them or something like that. The Ten of Cups with this Page of Wands, this new beginning. But I do feel a little bit that they did want to beat down your form of expression or something like that with this Page of Wands. And I feel like you fought them back to the Cups. Let me see. What is the inverted mirror or the moon card in the reverse? Oh, what the fuck is this? The Seven of Cups in the reverse. That's what I'm saying. All these emotions and feelings with the moon card. They're realizing that they wasn't able to see clearly. Here go the clarity though, Queen of Swords. They're realizing that they was under some sort of illusion or magic with the Seven of Cups in the reverse. That's magic, fantasy, illusion, especially when it's in the reverse. They're realizing it. They're starting to see clearly now with the Queen of Swords. They're seeing that you've always been given to them. You've always was nurturing them. You always was possibly shielding and protecting them or something like that. I feel like you got a lot going on in your life. I feel like you're trying to go somewhere with the wild card, and they was tripping out or something. It was like after they got some, they was wilding. Cause they was in their feelings and their emotions, like you was they. I don't know. They really wanted your attention or something like that. They possibly could feel like you was giving them your ass to kiss or something like that. They feel like you was showing off. They feel like you was showing off, but their intentions they wasn't able to see clear at first with the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is somebody who could have met you in the midst of a battle or in the midst of you going through some sort of death change or transformation, but they wasn't seeing clearly at all. They was just so overwhelmed by their emotions and their feelings. You made this person feel in some sort of way, but it was an illusion. It was all an illusion. Whatever they was feeling, whatever they was thinking, whatever happened, they're realizing that all that shit was an illusion with the Seven of Cups. Underneath the illusion, but they also could be feeling this way as well. They're so conflicted in their energy because like damn, like this divine feminine was making me so happy, or da da da. But they like, damn, was this divine feminine like shitting on me the whole time? Or you see the Seven of Cups in the reverse, they're so confused, but the clarity is here. But they're like so confused at the same time, because I feel like they got caught doing something. That's why the Ten of Cups is here. That's why the Ten of Cups, they're the one that actually got caught not being genuine or something, or they're the one that got caught being manipulative or being prideful or something like that. They're the one that actually got caught. They wasn't expecting that. You was able to pull the mask off of them or something like that in some way, shape, or form. I feel like y'all was able to do this to each other. Y'all could have been playing. The Six of Pentacles, y'all could have been playing, or just giving to each other. Like I said, I feel like this was a sacred energy exchange with the Six of Pentacles. And they like, wow. Or you could be like, wow as well. There's a shock factor to this. There's a lot of confusion. I feel like both of y'all could be doing this. I read for the King and Queen of Wands, so both of y'all could be feeling played. Both of y'all could be feeling oh my god, I feel like you feel so played by them divine feminine. If this is you, that's why the Ace of Wands is in the reverse. You like, this is not my wish fulfillment. You like, I love this motherfucker and they played me. Oh my god, oh my god. Because underneath all of this confusion, you like, oh my god, the Ten of Cups, I thought this was like my wish fulfillment. I thought this was the one. I feel like both of y'all don't know what's going to happen next. Like, that's why the Moon card is in the reverse. Oh my god. All y'all know is that y'all attached to each other with the Queen of Swords. Y'all drowning in y'all emotions and y'all feelings right now. I mean, we do got a full moon, but right now that shit fucking y'all up. That shit fucking y'all up. Cause y'all shadows, or the King and Queen of Wands. That's y'all play too much. Y'all playing with the matters of the heart. You can't do that. You can't do that. What's the Seven of Cups in the reverse? Justice. Yep, it played out just the way it was supposed to happen. This lying, this trickery, deceit, manipulation, justice. Because now y'all got to go through some sort of death, change, transformation. It played out it's like y'all had just enough. Wow, the Empress. They feel like you dominated them. The Empress. Oh my God, they cannot believe you got away. Temptation and wow, because they was being lustful, prideful. Or even you, divine feminine, they possibly could have set some sort of boundaries or something like that with you. You cannot believe it. You cannot believe it. You're like, oh my God. That shit probably feel awful. That Queen of Swords energy, that shit probably feel awful. You make me so happy. Please don't do this. But this is justice. Because y'all gotta go do shadow work. Y'all gotta go do shadow work. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy. But the Pride card is in the reverse, though. But y'all still gotta go do some sort of shadow work. This is justice, though. It's fair. Because the Ten of Cups is here. It's just that I feel like with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, there's just a lot of magic. I feel like residual magic, manipulation, maybe a little bit of trickery or deceit, or it seems like it could be a little bit of the unknown or something. Just a lot of emotions and feelings. But here go the Empress, though. They love you. They love you. With the Empress card, they like, this my big mama. He love his big mama. Big mama. this is a lot. I'm telling you, the Ten of Cups with the Empress, they're like, wow, this is a lot. They could be going through like a heart chakra awakening or something like that. They like, whoa. Like, whoa. I don't know. Like, you put that thing on them. I'm telling you, you put that thing on them, that sacred energy exchange that you put on them, and they're like, whoa, this is a lot. I'm telling you, they're like, whoa, this is a lot. All these skulls and bones, the death card in the reverse. I don't know if they feel like they can't come back from something that they did. I feel like they will, though, because the Ten of Swords is in the reverse. The Five of Swords is in the reverse. Let me see something. Let me go to the Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands in the reverse? What's the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Wow. Karmic. The World card in the reverse. Something karmic happened. A karmic lesson or a karmic cycle. Divine Feminine, if this is for you, I feel like it's attached to your form of expression, or possibly you losing your identity in men or something like that. That could be why the separation is happening, to make sure that you can still maintain a solid sense of worth and value even without their validation or something like that. Oh, see, even the Eight of Cups, a karmic cycle. Yeah, where you're not the Empress. You don't want to not become the Empress. You don't want to be too attached to them like that, to the point where you lose your identity. That's why I said they could be feeling squashed by you right now with the Empress. But it's because you don't want to lose your sense of self, worth, and value. You trying to get out of a karmic cycle where you wasn't able to love yourself, love your creativity, love your ideas, love what you do for work, love what you want to go after your purpose. Or you want to make sure that you still have purpose. You don't want your whole life and your identity revolve like around them or something like that. The Empress, you want to be able to still have your own things, be able to attract your own abundance and just all type of shit. Because this is your energy. When you come into union, you are coming into the union. You want nothing but the Emperor. And if you want the Emperor, you have to maintain this Empress energy. They was not expecting to be dominated like this by you. I don't know what you did to dominate them, just with your energy, or I feel like it was your boundaries. Because I'm telling you, they opened some sort of karmic cycle. I'm telling you, they tried to possess you or hold on to you. They did. They tried to possess or hold on to you or make it seem as if, I don't know, they could have even been offering you a lot of things and stuff like that as well with the Empress. They did something. They did something to hold on to you. They were possessive, controlling. And you said no. The Empress, you said no. The Two of Cups in the reverse, you said no. The Two of Wands, you put up some sort of blockage because they was tripping out. The Strength card. No. Your confidence and your self-esteem. They was not expecting you to poke them up like that. They didn't think that you would fight them for your respect, your pride. Like I said, they think that you're prideful. You're just authentic with the Strength card. And they're going to see this more and more as you step into your destiny and your life purpose. They're going to see this more and more, that your confidence and your self-esteem is not pride, and it's not, it's not pride. Or if it is pride, it's healthy. They're going to realize this. This could be somebody who possibly didn't want to still like share like the spotlight or something like that with you. But the Four of Wands. Oh no, the Four of Wands. The Strength and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is in the reverse. Yeah, they was not expecting you to disconnect from them or something like that. Maybe you didn't invite them to your home or something like that with the Ten of Cups. Like, I don't know what's wrong with them. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I thought this body could be upset as well because you didn't sleep with them. The Queen of Cups. Or if you did, you stopped. Or whatever this sacred energy exchange was, you could have stopped. Or this can be what they want from you with the Queen of Cups. They want your energy so bad. Or you not allowing them to fix this karmic cycle with intimacy. You're not allowing them to fix this with intimacy. They want to fix this with intimacy. The Ace of Wands is in the reverse. You're not allowing them to do that. This is a karmic cycle. The Eight of Cups with the World card in the reverse, with healing and fixing things with sex. You're not allowing them to do that. Or with your Queen of Cups energy or something like that. You're not allowing them to do that, to use that type of energy on you. I'm telling you, they like this would just be all go away. Everything could just be so perfect. All of these burdens. Like I'm telling you, they feel like this whole karmic cycle or whatever this drama, this chaos, this conflict was, the Ten of Cups. They like all of this, it'll just all go away with this Queen of Cups energy. But it's still, they're going to get opened up again with the Queen of Cups. And they still going to bleed. And they still gonna bleed. They want some sort of power or control over you. And you not allowed. Look, I'm telling you, look, the Ten of Pentacles, they want to come to your house. Look, it's Ten of Pentacles, but the Knight of Cups, you not allowing them. You walking away from this offer. They want to come to your house. They want you to cook for them. They want you to... They're just daydreaming and like fantasizing about this. They feel like you got them in some sort of trance or illusion or something like that. They cannot believe it. But the fact that you was possibly able to just walk away from this legacy, walk away from something that y'all was building, they really feel like you popped or burst their bubble. I don't know. I'm telling you, this is somebody that was in their own illusion. It's not even funny. Because I'm telling you, I don't know why that's just what I'm getting. I don't know, I could be wrong, but I am kind of getting that somebody really was just in their own daydream about you. Their own fantasy, the temptation. They was in their own fantasy and daydream about you, and you were leaving. And that's what I'm getting. You were chasing your destiny, your life purpose, and I'm telling you, they were trying to keep you stuck. Loving, fantasizing, daydreaming about them with the Ace of Wands. It's in the reverse. You did not do that. You walked away from this offer with the Knight of Cups. They were not expecting that. They were not. And I feel like you engaged with them and you did all of the things. But I'm telling you, they're severely wounded with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, there still is a wound. Or it's still hurt or something. But they really are like, I don't know what they're going through. It's the fact that you left with this Knight of Cups. The transformation that they gave you, they wasn't expecting it to play out that way. It made you want to leave. Them coming in or offering you something, or them, that's why I feel like they feel like you're prideful or something, but I don't know. The Eight of Wands, you see, like them coming in and giving to you, or them coming in and like it wasn't wish fulfillment to you. Yeah, you see Judgment. To them, it was possibly like wish fulfillment or something like that. Like they were just, I'm telling you, this is a masculine that was in their own daydream. But to you, it wasn't. You see, to you, the Two of Swords, they was given to you or something like that. But to you, it wasn't an open heart chakra. That's why one or both of y'all could still be feeling played. But they're just really lost in some Like, they're telling themselves that it was so perfect. This is wish fulfillment. They're trying to tell themselves that you ruined everything or just whatever. Like, judgment, bro. Whatever y'all was doing underneath them sheets, the Queen of Cups, you just like, this isn't wish fulfillment. Like, you feel like they could have almost had you operating out of some sort of lust or temptation, or they came and gave to you and you didn't like it. Like, what the fuck? You didn't like it. You didn't like it. The Nine of Cups is greed. They made you give to them. The Judgment. They made you, maybe if you could feel like they made you operate out of integrity or something like that. But Judgment with the Nine of Cups, I don't know. Something went too far, I keep hearing. With the Judgment and the Nine of Cups, like, or the Nine of Cups, it could be like a selfishness or something. I'm telling you, they're so fucking delusional with the Two of Swords. They're so delusional. And I'm telling you, this is why they're saying that you tricked them or you did something to them. Because they're like, wow, you're so arrogant, prideful. You took all of my energy. I was giving and giving and giving, and I was doing all of this. They're delusional. But their heart chakra, it wasn't open. Their heart chakra is open now, possibly that you left. But it wasn't open possibly when you was given to them or something like that. Or maybe it was, but it was hurting. Because the timing or the intentions with the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, the timing of it, or yeah, maybe the timing of it or something like that. It wasn't right. It wasn't aligned with the Two of Swords. It wasn't right. It wasn't aligned. It was karmic. The World card and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. It was a karmic cycle. And you got karma, or they got karma with the Judgment for something. That's why they're upset. They're just upset because they got some sort of karma. They wasn't expecting to get some sort of karma. Or Divine Feminine, you got some sort of karma as well. Or just both of y'all did because it was out of alignment, or just lacking integrity, morals. You get in trouble for that. Like, even if you're divine, even if y'all, if you know. This is somebody that, y'all possibly chose to learn life lessons with or something like that. So, yes, they got you or both of y'all some sort of fucking karma. Like, you're like, no, that's not wish fulfillment. Like, that's not wish fulfillment. Like, it's not. Like, it's just not. Like, it's not. That's why I said they were stuck in their own delusion. They lacked some sort of this person. They push boundaries, y'all. Or you do, or whatever. This is somebody. They was not expecting to get in trouble. That's what this is about. That's why it's hurting. The Queen of Cups. Whoa. Yeah, they thought that they could just come in, use your body, and they thought that they can just get away with that. The Five of Wands. They thought that they can come in and not get you to operate out of your upper chakras. Remember, the masculine is usually rooted in the lower chakras. They was trying to make you not operate out of your higher chakras. Your consciousness, your throat chakra. They didn't want you to have, you see, the Knight of Swords, your boundaries or something like that. But yeah, with this Five of Wands, they thought that they can just avoid conflict. The Queen of Cups, they really want to avoid conflict without yeah, they do. They want to avoid conflict. Well, that's why I said they just feel like if we just do this, everything will just be good. Everything will just go away. They want to feel good. They feel like this will make them feel good. And they will, but the divine isn't allowing y'all to do that. They have to do the work. But they do. They want to feel good. The Queen of Cups. Because they're in a lot of pain right now. They're in a lot of pain. The Five of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles always in the reverse. Talks about, wow, financial hardships, financial. That's why I said their heart chakra or something like that can be blocked. So it could be messing up their flow of energy, which can be fucking with their this drama, this chaos, and this conflict. It can be affecting them in different ways. So with the Ace of Pentacles, it could be fucking with like their money, their resources, and their finances. Because whatever happened between y'all, whatever this karmic cycle was, this chaos, this drama, it could have really affected their confidence and their self-esteem. So it's fucking with their worth with the Ace of Pentacles and the things that they're able to attract in life or something like that. That's why they so desperately want to fix something with you. But you're not allowing them to do this. The Five of Swords, they want to overpower you. But I don't feel like you would allow them to do that. The Knight of Swords, you wouldn't allow them to come in with this lustful energy. The Knight of Swords, the Will. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, they're crying because they're bound. Because they could have had some sort of entity or something like that operating out of them, or the Temperance energy, you just make them feel good. Like you're really affecting their wand right now. That's why the Ace of Wands is in the reverse. Like whatever the energy is or something like that that you got, they really want you to put that back on them. Because it's affecting their money, their resources, their value, their sense of self-worth and value. And the only way that they feel that they can take this back from you is if they be intimate with you. And that's why you're not allowing them to gain a sense of power from you this type of way. That's why they can't believe that you got away and you still have a sense of confidence, self-esteem, and worth or something like that. They can't believe it. That's why I'm telling you this mess. They don't understand. They like the fact that you're possibly still happy, or the fact that you're still... I'm telling you. That's why I said they feel like you draw them in, you tempt them in with this Will and the Knight of Swords, and you harvested or siphoned their energy. Or this is why y'all could have been brought together. Y'all could have been brought together for some sort of binding reasons or something like that, so somebody could harvest and siphon your energy. You got away. You got away. They cannot believe it. I'm telling you, somebody cannot believe it. The Eight of Swords, they're bound and you're not. Like, I don't know if somebody had an entity or something like that working through them, or they can just be feeling bound. They could be just feeling a lot of guilt and shame. Because I don't understand. Maybe the communication can be blocked with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords. Like, I don't understand, why do they feel like they can't just fix this with regular communication? They could be being bound from talking or like speaking to you or something like that. I don't get it. Unless their intentions or something like that wasn't pure. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. The Queen of Pentacles, they've exploited you or something. The Ten of Wands, this is the burden. They made you feel unworthy, unvaluable. I don't know. Like, what the fuck is the issue? What's the Queen of Cups? The Four of Cups. I feel like this is somebody that's rejecting themselves. They're watching you. But maybe it can just be like their intentions or something like that. Like you knew that they was coming in on some. I feel like their intentions or something like that was just wrong or. What's the Queen of Cups? The Four of Cups. They got caught being obsessive, possessive. What did I say? I told you. What did I say? The Four of Pentacles. They got caught being obsessive, possessive. The Chariot. They got caught doing something. I'm telling you that they did. The Chariot and the Strength card came out. And you moved forward. You moved forward because they did something. They overstepped your boundaries. They was obsessed with this new beginning, obsessed with this sacral energy, obsessed with getting into your bedroom. They was doing the most. Being prideful, arrogant, possibly a little bit lustful or something like that. They got caught doing this, trying to attach themselves to you for some sort of new beginning. The Fool card is in the reverse. They did not have this new beginning. The Empress, your sense of self-worth and value. The Magician, they was not expecting this. I don't know. They were not expecting this version of you or something like that. So this can be, I don't know who this is, can be in your energy. Somebody really in your energy, they want to feel nurtured, comforted by you. Somebody wants to be intimate with you or something like that. They feel like this will make you chase them as well or something like that. The Devil card in the reverse. They cannot believe that you detached from them. Somebody cannot believe it. The Four of Wands is in the reverse. The Five of Cups. You're like, no. You're no. No. The Strength card and the Chariot. You're moving forward. You're getting away. Because somebody came to you on some bummy shit. They was reckless, impulsive. Like, they just, oh my God. The Four of Pentacles. This is how they came to you. Like, they got caught doing something. Peeking in on you. Peeking in. They did something. The Four of Cups with the Queen of Cups. They rejected your love. The Fool card in the reverse. Reckless. The Judgment. I'm telling you, they're under some sort of judgment for something that they did to you. They rejected you, rejected your love. Or they was just reckless with this opportunity. They didn't handle this opportunity right. Remember, sometimes the Four of Cups can be somebody that's being presented with a cup, but they don't want it. Or they was just reckless with it or irresponsible with it or something like that. They fumbled you in a way or something like that. And they now are in some sort of karma. The Devil in the reverse. You detached. The Queen of Cups. I'm telling you, they got caught. The Strength card. Yep, you put them down. Strength card. You put them down, rip their mask off, detached from them. They're in a lot of pain. The Strength card with the Queen of Cups. They're in a lot of pain from your rejection or just from the fact that they can't come in or. And especially if they don't want to treat you right, and that's going to tell you everything that you need to know. The Three of Wands, in order for y'all to move forward, though. But you see the Three of Wands and the Chariot, yeah, they want to move forward because I'm telling you, they want some sort of recharge or something like that. They're so obsessed. The Chariot with the Ace of Swords. They want this new beginning, But now they gotta treat you right. I don't know what they was doing to you. But they're in a lot of pain now. They're in a lot of pain now. They like, oh no, I need to come in and treat this divine feminine right. Like, because this rejection or this missed out opportunity or something like that, that shit got them tweaking. I'm telling you, yo, this energy about you, sensual, sexual energy, that shit got them wilding out. And like, that's the truth. Your new beginning, the fact that you're trying to get away from them or something like that, they don't like that shit at all. The Six of Wands is in the reverse. They don't want you to get away from them. The Three of Wands. They want this new beginning with you. They don't want you to get away from them. They don't want you to leave them behind. But something about their behavior or the way that they acted is forcing you to have to leave them behind. They cannot believe it. They cannot believe that they're being left out in the cold. The Two of Cups in the reverse. I don't know if they're being left out in the cold. Maybe they are. I don't know. But based off of how they treat you, you're going to know. If they can't release some sort of pride and ego or go through some sort of depth change and transformation, you will have to leave them out in the cold. The King of Pentacles. Judgment. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if you see them as a spiritual spouse or I don't know if you see them as your spouse. But either way, if they want to come into your energy with the Judgment card, this is the energy that they have to be in. The King of Pentacles energy. They have to treat you as their spouse. They can't play games with you. They cannot play games with you with the Judgment card. You detached. The Three of Swords. They're heartbroken. I'm telling you, they're watching you from the outside. I feel like you court multiple different masculines. You court multiple with this the Hangman. You court multiple soulmate connections or multiple masks. That's why you're burdened with the Three of Pentacles. You're burdened because you court multiple masculines feeding off you or having some sort of attachment to you. With the Ten of Wands, with the Three of Pentacles, it was multiple masculines operating out of this lustful energy that's been trying to blind or block your third eye or something like that. With this Five of Wands. Multiple masculines. Multiple people that was trying to block this King and Queen of Wands connection with the Five of Wands. Multiple masculines or multiple people or something like that could have harvested or tampered off of your destiny, your life purpose, or tried to block it or something like that in some way, shape, or form. If this is you and the masculine is both had some sort of like awakening with the Judgment card to how many people was watching, monitoring, and blocking. Observing like your love life or something like that with the Judgment card. It was multiple people feeding off of you and this masculine or whatever. That's why I said I don't know if you see them as a spiritual spouse or if you see them as your spouse. I don't know. But Judgment with the King of Pentacles. Multiple people got exposed for operating out of this lustful energy or behaving as like a spiritual spouse to you or something like that. So yeah, the Judgment with the King of Pentacles, your spouse has been exposed to you, whether they're a spiritual spouse or not. They've been exposed to you, so they need to treat you right. The Queen of Cups, that's the truth. That is the truth. That is the truth. That's why I'm saying you keep coming out as the Empress. I didn't see the Empress yet. That's why I said Judgment. You could possibly see them as a spiritual spouse. I didn't see the Emperor. You could possibly see them as a spiritual spouse. That's why the Strength card, you wounded them because you're not playing like that. You're not playing like that. I feel like you could have went through some sort of attack I feel like this was an attack done by men. Multiple men or multiple masculines that was harvesting your energy or something like that. The judgment card. You detached from every single last one of these masculines. That shit was a burden that was feeding off of you or some goofy shit like that. The Seven of Wands. Like, just like, oh, don't tell nobody. Oh, don't forget what I did. Oh, forget. These could have been masculines that could have, like, groomed you or something like that in a way. There's a sensual energy to this. Maybe even your divine masculine could have been attacked by your spiritual spouses. I feel like that's something else that could have happened. You're realizing that your spiritual spouses, they attacked your divine masculine as well. You're realizing that as well, because they were upset that they wasn't going to be able to feed off of your energy anymore. There's a lot of masculines that don't want you to be able to get away, and they've been exposed with the judgment card because they had you at their feet, unrightfully given to them. You see, these are spiritual spouses. They had you at their feet, unrightfully given to them. They was hiding in your energy. You didn't even know, siphoning and harvesting your energy. And I feel like they attacked your divine masculine, the Queen of Cups, to block this masculine's resources, finances, bring them a sense of unworthiness or something like that. Yup, High Priestess. I'm just going to end the reading. Yeah, these are multiple masculines. They targeted you or this divine masculine, the bound card. Multiple masculines, High Priestess. They did this for money, resources, and finances with this Page of Pentacles, because masculines could have harvested off of you or something like that. But they also did something to affect your masculine's money, resources, finances, sense of worth, status, and value. Somebody also wanted a masculine to miss out on some sort of opportunity or blessing or something like that, because somebody wanted some sort of cord of attachment, or they just wanted to see a masculine be hurt or wounded or something like that. Somebody hurt a masculine or something like that as well. Or, like I said, it will affect their money, their resources, and their finances. This was an attack from your spiritual spouses. Your spiritual spouses, they attacked this divine masculine on purpose because they wanted this masculine to feel how it feels to not have you or not be with you or something like that. I mean, it worked out in your favor because I'm telling you that was somebody's intention. But because they can no longer have access to this sacral energy with the Eight of Swords, somebody is bound. Here go the Emperor in the reverse finally, though. A spiritual spouse. There's a lot going on in this reading, but that's just where I'm going to leave it at. Either way, I don't feel like somebody truly values you or something like that. But here go the Emperor, though. Somebody didn't truly value you or something like that. And the Divine card in Judgment. They possibly didn't protect you. The Two of Swords. I feel like they gave to you or you gave to them and vice versa. But, like, it wasn't from the heart chakra. And that's why they got judgment. Because I'm telling you, they took advantage of you or they exploited you or they did something to you. Yeah, they breadcrumbed you. Whatever the spiritual spouse was, it was not having it. It was not having it at all. This spiritual spouse was not having it. Whatever this spiritual spouse is, it don't matter whether it's because it brought you about a sense of shame. Like, I'm hearing the dark thoughts. Like, this is somebody like even if this is somebody that's dark, because I'm hearing the dark thoughts of the spiritual spouse. Like, even if this is somebody that's dark, if they seen you're masculine or something like that, do something to you, they're in their mind, they're like, oh, you can't do that to that person. But this can be somebody that they treated you the same exact way, or they have the same type of thoughts, or they did the same thing. But in their mind, they're like, but you can't do that though. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's why I said this is somebody that's this masculine could have took advantage of yours. They thought you lacked some sort of protection, or like I said, like they're a masculine, so they could have been rough or like aggressive with you, or I don't know. But your spiritual spouse is whooped their ass. Oh my god, this spiritual spouse, that shit came and bound you. Said nope. The Ten of Swords. Yep. Some of the Pentacles in the reverse. Nope. No, you can't invest. Oh my god. The Two of Wands in the reverse. You got bound. Nope. 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 Yep. See? Nine of Pentacles. Your self-respect, worth, and value. It would never allow you to accept this type of behavior, or I don't know. And this can be the same type of behavior that you would treat your spiritual spouses or something like that. And they're like, nope. Nope. Ten of Swords. You got their energy and you left. They're no exception to the rules. I don't know. They're not no sort of exception to the rules. It has to be an open heart chakra. If it's not an open heart chakra, then no. Somebody feels so much shame or pride or something like that. I don't know, man. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They was breadcrumbing. Breadcrumbing. The Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. The Two of Wands in the reverse. Your confidence, self-esteem, it would not, no. Their pride. But this is your contract. The Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. But whoa. This masculine had a target on their back. The King of Wands, or an entity. Yo, this masculine. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. No new beginning. Five of Swords. You will not. Yo. Yo, unless you really be in some spiritual warfare, you would not be able to get this. The Queen of Pentacles. Your worth and your value. Yo. The King of Wands. You're leaving, I feel, to possibly work on your destiny, your life purpose, or to put your energy elsewhere, or something like that. Somebody didn't think that you were surrounded by killers. I don't know what this masculine did, but it really did just get dark. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Yo, yo. The three swords, they are heartbroken. The magician, they got poked. I'm telling you, this masculine got poked the fuck up bad. I mean, they got set up so bad. This masculine got set up so bad. Their lust, they was tempted by you. They got set up. Or something like that. Damn. I'm telling you, this shit got dark. This shit got dark. Whoa. Damn. Or they wasn't expecting a fall for you. Like I said, I don't know if their intentions or something like that wasn't pure, or judgment. I don't know. I don't know if this is the Five of Swords. I don't know. I don't know if this is a masculine that had somebody turn on them, had their friends or something like that turn on them about you, their friends, their family. I don't know. But all I know is this masculine got poked the fuck up bad. Magician, Three of Swords. And it was done. Damn. I'm gonna leave this here. I ain't tapping into this no more. Divine Feminine, this not your fault either. The King of Pentacles. Remember you see the King and Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. They're bound. Like I said, I don't know if you see them as a spiritual spouse or not. The Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess. I don't know if this is a masculine of yours that's going to jail, in jail, spiritual jail. They're bound. Somebody came to collect on them or collect off of you, Divine Feminine. Somebody could have tried to steal this connection from you. There's a lot going on. This shit dark. Like, this shit dark. Oh my God. People is crying. All these motherfuckers going to jail for this. I'm telling you, these is dark, distorted masculines that was holding on to you. The Eight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess with the King of Pentacles. These are spiritual spouses. You beat the fuck out of all of them. And if you're masculine is somewhere in this, they got beat the fuck up too. I'm telling you, this shit was like a fucking free fall. That's the shit, yo. I'm telling you, that's the truth. That shit was brutal. That shit was bad, yo. That shit was bad. Because that detachment, everybody heartbroken over the fact that you detached. So it could have been some sort of retaliation, revenge. I'm telling you, this shit got dark. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Yo. But I do feel like you're working on your destiny, your life purpose. You're not dealing with this shit. You ain't dealing with this. That shit got dark. That shit got dark. I don't know. Somebody thought that they was like an exception to the rule, or no, they're not bigger than the program at all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Whatever this is, somebody will have to be open and honest with you about something, or like I said, I don't know. Entrapment. Yep, you not trapped. You got away with all your confidence and your self-esteem. You did not get trapped by this lust entity. You did not. You did not allow this lust entity, this temptation, the fact that you like them or whatever. That shit is not keeping you bound and stuck. You're leaving. You don't feel no sort of regret. The self-sabotage is in the reverse. You're not feeling like you made a mistake. You're not feeling like you're leaving them behind. You're look, letting go. You're leaving. You do not care. You might be sad. Your inner child can be feeling a little isolated or rejected or abandoned, but you don't care. You're leaving. You're leaving. That's the truth. You do not give a fuck. You do not give a fuck. Yep, the sadness, look, the sadness is in the reverse. You're not sad. You don't care. You don't care. You do not care. You do not care. You do not care at all. Because I feel like you want to work on your destiny and your life purpose. You don't care. You don't care. So yeah, bye. Peace.